Hello, happy Monday. How are you? Oh, new deal today. I'm very excited. And I got a new color headband. I got a couple new colors. I've been wearing the black one forever. And I was like, all right, this is getting dull. So if you hop on, say hello. If you're watching the replay, say replay. Our keyword is lips. And we have a new free product. So on my new storefront, you buy one item, free shipping. 3 items unlocks a free product. 4 items unlocks 20% off, which you get, I think, 15% off with 3 items and 20 with 4. Today's product, I don't have the actual product. So it is our Hottie Lip Plumper. This is the one in a color, but the one that's free today is a clear pink color. And it's just going to add kind of that extra pop to your lips. I actually love the one that has the color, but that's not the one on the deal today. So anyway, that's what's up for grabs. So let's get ready for the day. I am going to use our powder foundation today because, let's be real, it's this far into the day and I'm not going anywhere. So I'm going to come in with our Prime Set powder and use this as my primer. So today, let's chat. So we got a note on the door last week that was like, Monday, your electricity is going to be taken down from 9 until 1. And I'm like, oh, good heavens. Like, that affects so much, so much. So my husband stays home from work today and we, kind of monitoring the situation. They don't take it down until almost 9:30. And then it goes down, up, down, up, down, up. And I'm just like, oh, come on now. Do it or don't do it, right? Make up your mind. So anyway, it didn't go down until about, I don't know, it was after 11. And, we're just like waiting the whole day. Like, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? So it's after 11 and it ends up staying down an hour and a half. So when it comes back on, look at that coverage. All the bad things go away. Anyway, when it comes back on, I'm like, do we expect another down, up, or like, are we done? Because you just never know. So it didn't go back down and I checked the front door and there's no new sign that, it's like, oh, sorry, we're running behind or anything like that. And it stayed up ever since, but I was going to go on earlier, but I just didn't know if I would, 1, have Wi-Fi, 2, I'd have electricity, because if my light behind you goes off and the sun's not shining very well, I don't know that I would actually have good lighting for this. So after we've been on now for over an hour, I'm like, okay, I'm going to pull the trigger. So if everything goes dark all of a sudden, sorry. I just love the coverage and the feel of our powder foundation. It is really good. So we got to spend time with family yesterday. And yesterday was actually our granddaughter's 3rd birthday. So we all went to lunch and then we all went to Build-A-Bear. And a 3-year-old in Build-A-Bear is just the cutest thing ever. She just was like, oh, the choices. And these are like, the bears that don't have anything in them yet because you build them. You get to, they stuff them for you and all the things. So to get her to decide on which one, it was really cute because she went all down the line, because this is how methodical she is, all down the line. And she'd pick up some and be like, ooh. Then she'd put it back. She'd pick up another and be like, oh. Then we'd go down the line and, we're all suggesting other things. Look at this one. It's so cute. It's pink or whatever. So she goes up and down the line twice, like all the way down, all the way back, all the way down. And so I'm like, all right, certainly we're deciding here. And so I pick up this pink swirly one it's called like Pink Hug Me or something. I don't know, whatever. And I'm like, look, this is so cute. And she goes, no, I like the rainbow one. I'm like, okay, well, let's go down there to the rainbow one, right? we're here for you. So it was so cute. And then, you know, you walk over and you pick out a little dress or a little outfit. Didn't have to be a dress, but she picked out a little dress. And then you dress your doll, your bear yourself. So you make sure it's got what it wants. And then she hit some shoes, and she picked up a hairdryer thing, which I'm like, her mom's looking at me, and you know, she hands it to me, and I'm like, and it doesn't really do anything. It's not like it lights up or anything fun or whatever. And so I was like, this might be one we just forget as we keep going. And her mom's like, yes. So she walks on a little further, and when she's not looking at me, I like put the hairdryer back. I'm like, yeah, no, not doing the hairdryer. But then she found, oh my gosh, it was the cutest little thing. She found this little, like a princess wand is what she calls it. And it has a button. And when you push the button, it makes a noise and it lights up. So she was going around going dong, 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 to all the things. And I was like, oh, this is her thing. She has found, I think she probably could have gotten rid of the bear and just had the little wand thing and would have been happy. I don't know. She did really like her bear. But then they have these mini bears that are like, if you think back to that old school Beanie Baby kind of idea, they're like that, but they match all the larger bears that you are, you know, you just chose or whatever. So of course she walks over and she's like, oh, there's a mini bear. And she grabs that bear and like, it's Bear's little friend. And it's like, okay, we're getting the bear, the little bear, of course. So it's just, they're just too cute, you know, at that age. It's like perfect for a Build-A-Bear. She was a little kind of like, because they were trying to interact when you actually get your bear stuffed. Like you pick your heart and then they want you to like kiss your heart or whatever. And she was like, I'm not doing that. So her mommy picked which heart they wanted. And, you know, it's just, then I watched the little girl after her who was probably 6 or 7. And she was like all into the heart thing and whatever. And I'm like, okay, this could be an experience we do again one day, right? Like it doesn't just have to be today. I'm going to come in with, this is Addiction Palette 9, Love. And you see the colors I love. We're going to use that today because it just sounds like what I want to do. I picked out my, what do you call it? My lip of the day. And I think this eye will go great with that lip. If there's anything I'm using today that you'd like assistance on, just comment lips, and that doesn't mean that you're buying lips. It's just our keyword. After I hit live, and I can't change that description now, I was like, well, that could be contradictory since my lip of the day is linked. So we won't use that word again. That was not a good choice by me. All right, we're gonna have that all blended, hooded eyes, looking up. And then we're gonna come in with this shimmer shade right here, the inside. See how that just brightens that up right there? So inside corner and right there on the lid. I mean, I love this palette so much. Definitely a go-to for me. And the way these palettes are designed, they are designed to go like a tic-tac-toe, up and down, across the row, diagonal. I always use this shade no matter what I'm doing because it is a great highlight kind of brow bone shade for me. It's just really close to my natural color, so that a little lighter than my natural color, so that helps a lot. But really good options in this one. And the price point is not bad. You know, this one compared to the 4 palette, so this one has 9 shades in it. These little palettes only have 4, and this one's only like $5, $10 more than this one. So lots of good options without a whole lot more price point. So gotta love that. I didn't curl my lashes yet. There we go. All right, we're gonna come in with our little eyeliner. Don't forget, if you hop on, say replay or live, depending on which one you are. It's kind of like with mascara. I have to train myself. 1, slow down, and 2, don't open your mouth. I don't know why I feel like opening my mouth helps. It is just... That eye is just always a struggle. I'm determined to keep going because I'm determined that at some point my muscle memory is going to kick in and make it easier. One can only wish. All right, and this is my tubing mascara, infused with serum, primer. See, I open my mouth again. Like, why do we think that's helpful? Do you do that? Do you open your mouth when you put on your mascara? I'm like, I guess that does kind of brighten my eyes out. I don't know. There's got to be a better way. I'm gonna do one more pass. Look at that though. My eyelashes are looking good. I'm telling y'all, between the collagen I take every day, which I need to talk a little bit more about because I hardly ever mention that to y'all, but it is wonderful. Then I'm using serum infused eyeliner. I'm using serum infused mascara. Like, we are helping everything grow. And I'm here for it. I love it when my eyelashes are on point. There we go. And let's finish off with our lip of the day. So let me just blot a little because I have a little bit of lip mask on. We are going to come in with our lip liner. Sorry if you hear the alarm sounds outside. My husband keeps opening and closing doors. All right, we're going to come in with this lip color, which is this gorgeous pink, which will go so nice with that pink. Such a bright, pretty color. Then I'm going to take Mented. I don't know what's going on outside. Now I'm all curious. All right, I'm going to take Mented and I'm just going to ombre this a little bit to make the color a little softer. See how that just toned that down just a tad? Oh, okay. All right, so that is going to be my look for the day. I love this powder foundation, how light and simple it is. I don't know if you've watched most of my get readies or any of them. BB cream is my go-to, but I like powder for some days when I just want to be simpler. So that is today. Thanks for watching. If I can help you with anything, you're going to comment lips. The lip of the day is already linked, and say replay if you got this far. Thanks. Bye.